Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to some more Scrapping with Volt. So, sometimes when we do our regular retail dives, we find scrap, as you can see. But luckily, Mr. Volt does carry some tools with him. So, this was not going to fit in the trailer. It was a little bit too long. So, Mr. Volt was able to cut it down. But yeah, that's a good thing to carry around some tools, just in case you need them. And he's done. So now that will fit perfect in the trailer, and we can continue to look for more. Sometimes when we're out doing like retail dives, we find so much scrap, and there's times we don't have the trailer and we're like, dang it. And we want to give a big thank you to all of our members. So you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. We do appreciate all of you guys. And someone left this little, this big door right here for someone to find, and that someone was Mr. Volt. So thank you to whoever left it out. We do see a lot of people that do the cardboard recycling. Let us know if you guys do that. I'm not sure how they pay for that. I don't know if it's like by the ton or something. I don't know how that works. But let us know if you guys do that. So that will go for some heavyweight metal right there. Number 1. Oh man, Mr. Volt he's been finding some pretty heavy stuff, and I don't know if they do it like that, like all scrap yards. But over here it's like they kind of like peek into your pile of scrap, and they kind of mark it like based on what they see. That's like a good find right there. It's really pretty. Yeah, I like it. So we find some stuff too while we're out scrapping, and Mr. Volt, we find some good stuff. It's not just metal. But yeah, so this last load that like Mr. Volt took in recently, we will show that later in another video, but man, that thing was it was heavy. All that stuff was heavy. But he still got like 70% based on the weight, and yeah, it's getting hard because this stuff is heavy. Mr. Volt almost got hurt with that load. So I don't know. We keep saying that we're gonna look for like more of the copper and the brass and the good stuff, but then you keep finding more metal. I think that's the adult dumpster area right there. In one of our last videos, I'll post it up on the screen. Mr. Volt found like a dumpster full of like adult toy accessories. And as you can see, our son does occasionally go with Mr. Volt to help out with scrapping. So when he's not, in school or working on homework, he likes to get out and help out with that. So yeah, we do that together, and it is a big help. So we really do appreciate it. And if you guys are regular viewers, you would have heard me mention before that we do save the cans and bottles for our kids. So they sort through that and then they'll get their money. And it's nice too because our daughter, one of her teachers, she'll save bags of cans and bottles from all the classes that she has, and she asked if anybody wants to take them, and our daughter said yes, that she would like to take them, so she's collecting her bags. So that's another local scrapper. Mr. Volt likes the way he set up his bike. So as you can see, he has like a trailer and a whole setup right there. Mr. Volt had given him, I believe, one of the totes that he uses. The spider's going along for the ride. So Mr. Volt had offered to set up his bike with like an electric, the electric bike kind of thing. So he'll see maybe later if the man wants to do that. And this is another retail dive right here. I ended up finding this cart. And it did have some issues, so that will go for scrap. So otherwise we would have kept it. Mr. Volt is double checking, make sure that nothing got left behind. And if you do scrap, make sure you really secure your load. Everything's strapped down. Not go flying around, because we have seen many people where, stuff has fallen out from their cars, their trailers, their trucks, everything. So just be careful out there. And Mr. Volt likes to save like these kind of straps when he finds them, because he finds them a lot, like bungee cords and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, that's oh. Okay, if you see something like this, just be nice and pick it up. I mean, somebody could drive over that. I could mess up their tire, mess up their car. We do try to pick up around, the dumpsters and stuff when we go out. But if there's something that's, kind of like hazardous, I mean, just try to help out in that way without getting hurt, of course. Sometimes these boxes right here, they'll have like packaging, and then they might have some wires also, like leftover wires that are not used. And we do find these like parts for the fans a lot, but we're not able to do anything with them, so we usually will not take them. And we want to give a big thank you to everyone who's bought a mystery box. So this is something that we talk about more in our regular channel, Volt Diving, but on here we have had some requests as well, so we just want to kind of explain that again, where what we do is we fill up a medium flat rate box and we fill it with as many goodies as we can fit. This is like stuff that we find dumpster diving, like a lot of retail stores, so it's a really good deal. You can fit quite a bit in there. And there's two options. So there's one where it's just a bunch of goodies, And the second option is a bunch of goodies, plus a brand new memory foam pillow. So again, that was not found dumpster diving, but it was, part of a business deal that we worked out with the local business, and we were able to take that off their hands. So that's just, another option. So if you are interested, there's more info in the description box, and any payments can be sent to our PayPal. And if you do have any preferences, like on what you like, make sure to leave them in the notes on the PayPal, and we'll do our best to accommodate you. So, and it kind of just depends on what we find. But in general, I mean, it's mostly like stuff that we find, in the retail dives. Some purses, some, little figurines, or just whatever we can fit in, jewelry. A lot of arts and crafts stuff. It just depends, but we find so much stuff that we figured that this is the best and easiest way to, send it out to you guys. So if you're in the US, that will go for US shipping. All of these pieces right here, you can just take it straight like that. I mean, there's aluminum on there. You can clean it up if you want to. That just depends on how you like to scrap. So for us, I mean, we have the YouTube channels and we do multiple diving. So we do retail, industrial, like scrapping. Occasionally we'll do apartment dives. We're trying to go out more for that. But, we pretty much go all over it. Yeah, it takes a lot of time, so we don't have as much time as we'd like to do scrapping. So that's why Mr. Volt kind of picks and chooses, what he's able to take and how often he can go. We also like to find stuff that we can, resell, or stuff that we can donate, because most of the stuff that we find, we do end up donating it. And if you're not able to, dumpster dive or scrap, just maybe look at how you're throwing things out. So Mr. Volt found like some of this camera equipment and computer stuff, and then he was like, wait, there's all these cucumbers in here. He was about to like grab them, but he's like, this is not a food dive. So what happened was there was a food truck nearby. So he was saying that they were throwing out some of the stuff that they had, and I guess they threw out some cucumbers. And you can even take some of these keyboards too. Some of the stuff you can sell on eBay as well. But they do have like a little USB dongle, or I don't know what it's called. But those are missing that piece, so yeah, we would have to replace it or just sell it like that. And yeah, we have enough stuff right now, so we're not able to take it. Sometimes we take so much, and sometimes we cannot take everything. Okay, so Mr. Volt was coming out of that dumpster and there was a cop driving by, but he was fine with it. I mean, we never have any issues with the police nearby. They're actually really nice about it too, so that's a good thing. And Mr. Volt found these beautiful mirrors, beautiful art, but we weren't able to take it, so he did find another scrapper nearby that he's talked to before and asked if he wanted it, so the man was very happy about that. I want to give a big thank you to all of our subscribers. You guys are awesome, of course. And we do feature one person at the end of the video. So if you would like to be considered for that, just leave a comment on this video and we'll pick a person at random for our next video. So I had mentioned the man earlier with the bike, and Mr. Volt was walking over there. I don't know if you probably saw in the video, but he had some cans and bottles, so he was going to give it to the man, and the man ended up trading him and giving him a ladder. So yeah, that happens too, you know, like Mr. Volt will give some scrap away, and sometimes other people give him scrap, or they'll give him a few bucks for it. So yeah, that happens a lot too. There was one day where, you know, Mr. Volt was out scrapping and he ran into a homeless man. They were talking for a little bit and Mr. Volt gave him $5. That's what he had with him. And, you know, the man was very nice, polite, and he said thank you and he appreciated it. And then the other day, Mr. Volt was at the scrapyard and the same man came up to him and he gave him a bike to scrap because he was going to take it in, but he gave it to Mr. Volt. And he said, you know, thank you so much that he remembers him and how he helped him out. You know, even the $5 and, you know, a conversation with him, that made him feel so good. So just, you know, think about that, like when you're out, you know, simple small gesture could mean so much to someone else. You know, you don't know what that person's going through, what they've been through, and just being polite, just, you know, giving that kindness to someone could really make their day. So just, yeah, think about that when you're out doing things. And, you know, we know you guys are so wonderful. I mean, we always, you know, receive such nice comments from you guys, and we just want to say thank you for that. We do appreciate it so much. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, and have a great day. Bye!